So this information right here is one of those sweeter than apple pie moments. Let's just say. The American government put technology into our individuals' vehicles for the simple sense of psychological torture. I want you to understand exactly what I know. I'll start in this sense. Since the age of 16 to the age of 37 now, all right, I've had over 50 cars. Um, my trade of work has always been facility maintenance. When it comes down to that, I don't mean custodian. I mean a manufacturer. I could weld. I could stick weld, TIG weld. I could wire feed. I know electrical down to sensor everything else. Um, I know for a fact what's in these vehicles. My spirit team told me do not touch it. Let somebody else find it. What they do to these cars is a simple sense of psychological torture. It's a whole sense of destroying your financial. Uh, your vehicles are rigged to catch fire. I've seen this on the Hummer. Before Liverpool PD put me in jail for the 4 felonies that they falsified, I seen one bare wire, right, wrapped around two other wires, right, and it has some kind of aluminum foil coating. The moment I found this in my Hummer, I was put in jail for 3 months, all right, by Little PD. I want you to understand these vehicles, like I said, they're rigged to catch fire. They could destroy electrical equipment, down to the whole understanding of shutting off sensors, fuel pumps, stuff like that, just to make your life more miserable. And this is the one thing when it comes down to this. This can be found in the vehicles. They run their wiring through your factory wire harness, and it's that simple. This is one of the senses of what they want to make you believe, that mechanics, all these mechanics are gang stalkers, that they're being paid, and obviously in some cases they are. I'm not gonna say they're not, but it's for the simple sense of having a what I call a government limit. A vehicle they can shut off or destroy whenever they want, just to humiliate you and destroy your financial. Now, how to find this? I have had 5 cars, right? Now I think I have 4. They were rigged in the same sense. I have an '81 Corvette that has a mechanical fuel pump, but they would shut off the fuel from the fuel tank to the fuel pump, right? With the simple sense that if you actually trace the line, you trace the line, there is nothing all the way to the back, but there has to be something in the fuel tank for this to be accomplished. When it comes down to electrical system, it's just real simple. All of these cars, from what I seen, visually seen, right? To understand exactly how vehicles work is to understand that most of these, especially the older model vehicles, they have 3 senses of fuse panels, right? My Hummers, the Hummers H2 and the Escalade and the Tahoe, they all had some kind of a box right under the driver's seat. The reason why I was suspicious about this box was the clamps, what holds it in place, are not factory. They were placed in. Now, when it comes down to the whole reality of what I seen, it had a pink wire. The pink wire is going to be ignition. Why is there an ignition wire under the driver's seat? And now you start understanding exactly what I mean. When it comes down to this technology, it can't be found. Like I said before, they use your factory wire harness, and how you accomplish by seeing this is by checking out your factory clips, your factory wires. Now, my H2 Hummer, whenever I took it apart slightly, I seen that all these factory clips were broken and retaped with gray tape, and this is all around the vehicle. I found parts that were not supposed to be in there, but with the simple sense of me doing a Google search, since these individuals are on my phone, they adjusted and they showed me what I need. They wanted me to see it was. I want you to understand, whenever these cars don't have no Japanimation boxes and stuff like that, it's boxes, and then they have circuit panels and stuff like that. All right. Now, this right here will be one of the senses of how I push civil war when it comes down to if nothing gets resolved well whenever Donald Trump gets into office. For the simple facts that my spirit team is telling me, well, you should not be depending on nobody, especially if you've been saying this for the longest time. I know for a fact I will get into money. I know for a fact that I will drop $10 million on just helping to individual, with the simple sense that anyone who gets in my way when it comes down to this, anyone who does not want to speak up about what the hell they were doing, they will get trampled and they will get put into legislative prison. And when it comes down to the whole sense of an agent or police officer going into prison, it's going to be one of the most horrible experiences ever. We all know this. But it's for the simple facts why I'm saying this is to wake people up. It's like me personally. Once they start finding out the information about these vehicles, this right here is going to create so much havoc. I want you to understand that the American government, if you as a target individual sell your vehicle, the American government puts the buyer of this vehicle into the same program. and that's how horrible shit has become in our country.